Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. We are in court right now and we are going to listen to Judge Boyd. There is a mom out here who seems to have somewhat of a drug problem, and she's going to go through the charges. And I think there's going to be some questions about some potential food stamp fraud. So let's listen in and hear what's going on, okay? All right, let's get into it.
So what did you test positive for? And you want to go back to I only use marijuana with me?
No. I ordered for marijuana and
I'm sorry. Can you speak up and could you uncross your arms? You're not a little girl. We're not in the classroom. You are in a felony court
Yes, ma'am.
where you could potentially go to prison. So what are you been using?
meth and marijuana.
When's the last time you used meth?
Like 2 days ago.
No, it's more than 2 days ago. How often are you using?
I just got out of jail, so I haven't been using that often.
Well, I mean, you went straight from jail to use meth. Don't give me attitude.
I'm not.
You've been dishonest with the court. You made them waste of, you think UAs just are free? You made them waste a UA telling me that you're going to be positive for marijuana only when I knew it was not going to be the case. And now you're positive for meth, amphetamines, and marijuana. So who are you using with? Are you using by yourself in a dark room? Or are you using with some boyfriend? Who are you using with?
No, actually, where I'm staying at.
And where is that?
With a friend.
Who is this friend?
Her name is Natasha.
All right. I like the way you make up names. I can't believe anything you're telling me now because you were dishonest about the drug use.
It's the only place I have to stay at right now.
Oh, God.
They use, and it was tempting.
Yeah.
I cannot imagine for the judge like how difficult it must be to have to constantly try to convince people to give you like the whole truth and not have to just pull it out of them. It's crazy.
All right. So I'm going to want a tap evaluation ASAP, please. Are you employed?
No,
So how are you supporting yourself?
I'm not.
So who's supporting you?
Nobody.
Well, what are you eating other than drugs?
I have food stamps.
I'm sorry, what?
I have food stamps.
Who's giving you food stamps? You don't have your child with you. Those food stamps are for your child.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
I just recently applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I cannot understand a word
I
you're saying.
just applied and I got approved for emergency food stamps.
I know people who really should have food stamps that don't get approved. So you don't have your child with you. You're using meth. You're probably selling your food stamps for meth. And this is a tampering with a government record. So I don't even know if you obtain your food stamps legitimately. So what did you tell them in order to get food stamps? Because you don't qualify. I think she's probably going to end up with another criminal case.
Uh-oh.
Because I don't know a government giving out food stamps to people who won't work. There's nothing wrong with you. You don't have your child with you. Somebody else is taking care of your child. Oh, no, not for me.
This is a
I have to go
problem.
for work. It's like one of the conditions that they gave me in order to get food stamps. So I'm supposed to be going to the workforce.
Well, you're obviously doing a poor job of it, but I tell you what, you're in this court, you're going to have employment. I'm not going to, the length of probation is outside the agreement. So it's going to be more than 4 years in this court because she has a lot of work that needs to be done to, I don't know why you're giving me the attitude.
No, I'm not trying to. I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Either that or it's because you're high. I don't know which one it is, but you're giving me attitude, and that attitude will most likely be readjusted by me at the Bexar County Jail. So I don't know if your attorney told you this, but I can send you to the Bexar County Jail as a condition of this probation, and I can also send you to the state jail facility as a condition of this probation for attitude readjustment. Do you want that?
Ooh.
All right, so I'm going to sentence her to 6 years deferred adjudication. You're getting a job. and there are plenty of jobs that are available. You're going to knock your pride aside. And if you're going to be flipping burgers at McDonald's or working on fries, you're going to be the best fry person you can be until you move up. You understand? How far did you go in school?
9th grade.
9th grade. Why did you drop out?
I
Wow.
had a problems at home.
What were these problems? You using drugs?
No, not necessarily. Just like things that were going on with my mom's marriage and everything else.
And what's that tattoo on your neck?
This is one of the charms life.
All right. People love to put down sands on their bodies because they can't remember them.
Ooh, ooh.
All right, it's going to be a $1,500 fine, probated. Proof of employment. And it's going to be proof of full-time employment within 15 days. If you have to get 2 part-time jobs, you will get 2 part-time jobs for the court. Full-time employment is at least 40 hours a week. There's to be no employment as a home health care provider or with minors. There's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Has Child Protective Services been in your life?
Yes.
And so were your rights
That's not a
terminated?
surprise.
What happened to your parental rights?
I still have my rights, but I just don't have my daughter. My accountant disagreed to take care of me until I get, take care of my daughter until I get back on my feet.
Parenting classes, and I want intensive parenting classes. There's to be 150 hours of community service restitution that will not be waived. She has to do those. You're either going to get your GED
She has a
or either
bad
you're going to get some sort of
attitude.
trade certificate. Take in consideration 2023 CR 2907, County Court Cause number 667-964, 685-144, 70047. I'm going to want a referral to felony drug court, TAP evaluation. If she's not accepted in felony drug court, we'll start with intensive outpatient treatment with probation. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. The UA hotline, and she's to be tested once a week. Make sure the levels are going down. If the levels start going up, issue a motion to revoke. And I'm going to want field visits 1 time per week.
Damn.
Until further notice. Probation, is there anything else she needs? Oh, I'm sorry, 1 time per month. Probation would have got a shock. Anything else you need from the court to be successful? Showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
We can go off the record. So that tattoo you have about only the strong will survive, that's the mode that your child is being in. And your child should not be in that. Her parents should not be using drugs. Her parents should get her life together, and somebody else should not be raising your child. And you just 100% living off the government, that's not going to happen in this court. You get another job. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you got those food stamps illegally, you better turn them in.
Ooh.
Because your counsel can tell you what the government does. They wait till your food stamps, when you take those monies from the government and you shouldn't have it, they wait till it becomes a felony. Then they turn it in. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
On 23 CR.
Wow. Okay, so that was really some interesting information there. So okay, so first things first, I guess there was some drug usage while the person was on probation. So she was back in felony court. The judge basically was reviewing what was going on and basically ordered like a more intensive program for this person to kind of either get their life together or end up back in prison. So it turned out that in answering questions, she revealed she doesn't have any money, she doesn't have a job, and she's living off food stamps. Well, how do you qualify for food stamps because you don't have your kid? Well, then that's a fraud. So you better turn them back in, because what they're going to do is they'll wait for it to become a felony, and then you're going to have more charges. So it's crazy, but actually you can see how, I mean, they're not going to come running after you for a misdemeanor. They're just going to let you continue to dig yourself into a hole. and dig yourself so deep that once they get a hold of you, it's a felony and you're pretty much done because you have made a conscious choice to continue to do something that you're not qualified for, right? And now it's documented that she's been put on notice that a judge did mention it in a probation hearing that you don't qualify, so you might want to get do your own I mean, maybe not investigation, but you don't qualify and you don't you shouldn't have them. So you should probably be turning them back in because you don't have your child. So you're more than likely not you wouldn't be approved for it. So um that could be a problem. Anyway, guys, this was interesting. If you enjoy this type of content, let me know down in the comments and we can do more of this. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time I post another video, go live, or do another premiere. Okay, take care. See you later. Bye, guys.